Hello, friends. I'm Alexius Varro, welcoming you back to our journey into the art of Stoic living. Today, we're exploring a powerful lesson from the Stoics, one that's all about breaking free from the mindless routines that can trap us and hinder our growth. The theme for today's discussion comes from a thought-provoking passage by Gaius Musonius Rufus, who reminds us, do nothing out of habit. Let's dive deep into what this means and how we can apply it to our daily lives. Think about it. How often do we find ourselves doing things simply out of habit? It's easy to get caught up in routines, performing tasks automatically without really thinking about why we're doing them. Musonius Rufus highlights how most circumstances we encounter are not met with proper judgment, but are followed by unworthy habits. This emphasis on mindfulness is key to Stoic practice. Imagine an employee working on a repetitive task. When asked why he performs it a certain way, he replies, "Because this is how we have always done it." Such an answer is usually disappointing for any good leader, and it might even delight competitors who see an opportunity to outdo a business mired in outdated practices. This scenario might also reflect in our personal lives, where habitual actions prevent us from seeking better and more meaningful ways of living. Musonius Rufus encourages us not to be tempted by pleasure, avoid difficulties, become too attached to life, fear death, or prefer acquiring money over parting with it. By examining and challenging our habits, we align our actions with our values and true purpose rather than mindless repetition. Habits in themselves aren't bad, but when they stop us from thinking critically, from questioning their worth, and from striving towards our best selves, they become barriers. How often do we eat the same food, take the same route to work, or interact with people in the same way without questioning if these habits still serve us well? The Stoic practice involves bringing a conscious decision-making process into every aspect of our lives. What if you applied this philosophical insight to your everyday routine? For instance, instead of sticking to your usual breakfast, you might evaluate what food best nourishes your body and mind. Instead of driving the familiar route, you could explore new ways that perhaps enhance your experience, whether they offer more scenic views or a less stressful commute. These small changes can bring a deeper level of awareness and satisfaction to your life. Musonius Rufus's call to action extends to deeper aspects too. Don't cling to life as if it's the only thing that matters, and don't fear death as the end of everything. By letting go of these extreme attachments, we cultivate a more balanced outlook, allowing us to live richer and freer lives. In the workplace or personal endeavors, questioning habits can lead to breakthroughs and innovation. So, let's take on a challenge together. Start by identifying one habit you have never questioned. It could be something as simple as how you spend the first hour of your day, or as complex as the way you approach solving problems at work. Once you identify it, ask yourself, is this really the best way to do this? Why do I do it this way? And is it adding value to my life? Remember, the goal is not to create chaos by overturning everything at once, but to introduce mindfulness and better judgment into our actions. A small shift in perspective can lead to monumental changes over time. As always, thank you for joining me on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. Let's continue to challenge our habits and apply right considerations to all our actions. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe if you find these teachings valuable. Until next time, stay mindful and strive for a life of practical virtue and inner peace. Thanks for watching, and I'm excited to hear about the wonderful transformations you'll experience. Goodbye for now.